Good to go.
Hey drivers, this is Andrew at ThirdCoastRC in Houston. Beautiful day today, low 80s, blue skies, no cloud in the sky. It's awesome in Houston for the weather at this time of year. So today we're going to bring you a quick look at another car that we sell in our store here in Cypress, Texas, and that is going to be the Redcat Ridgerock. It's actually branded as Danchee, but this is sold through Redcat here in the US, and this is really, it's a great little car. It's an absolute little bargain. You know, you can buy these at $125. We sell them for $125 in our store out the door here, and it is a full articulation rock crawler. So it's got the massive suspension movement, almost 90 degrees of suspension movement there on the front and rear. It's got the four-wheel steering. It's got this cool body with a built-in roll cage with the two drivers in there. It's got these nice looking wheels with the chrome. I think they are beadlocks. You know, they are true beadlocks on this car. It's $125. It's incredible. This thing can crawl. Yeah, we got a customer who got one of these, went to a competition crawling event, and this thing out-crawled the competition crawlers. But it's illegal in those type of competitions because, you know, in most cases they don't allow motor on axle. So this truck has motor on axle, front and rear, and that is generally not allowed. But if you just want a crawler to bash around with in your backyard, or, you know, in the street, or over the rocks in your garden, or just for kids looking to get into it, then this is a great choice. So let's take a look underneath here. In the box, I ain't got a box out here, but in the box you get some spacers for these shocks, because the shocks are not threaded. You know, at this price point it's just not going to happen. It's fitted with two 6 kg servos, one in the front, one in the rear. It comes with a little lithium-ion battery that performs really well. You get a good 20 to 30 minutes runtime out of this little battery. It's a 1500 milliamp hour battery here that is held in place by this little velcro strapping here. It comes with a mini Tamiya connectors on this battery, so that is if you're looking to you know, figure out what charge you might need for this car. But it does come with a charger in the box, a little charger for that battery. I mean, it's a great little crawler. Here's the remote. The remote is you know, it feels okay. It feels solid. It doesn't feel like cheap tacky plastic or anything like that. And it's very simple. It's got very simple controls here, but it does show on here the 4 steering modes. So you've got front steering, you've got where the front and the rear wheels turn the opposite direction to increase your turning radius. They turn so you can crab walk, or you can just do rear wheel steering. So it is a great little car for the price point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the body back on here, and I'm going to just take it for a little spin around the parking lot here, and run it up against a few obstacles, and see how the articulation works. The body's just held on with these 4 clips. Two on this side. So it's real easy to get to. It's got plenty of space in here if you want to run a bigger 2S LiPo battery, something like that. So there's plenty of space to put, get even longer than the runtime you already get. There's an on-off switch underneath here that you just press and hold. There it goes, it just came on because the wheels straightened up. So we'll pop it on the ground here, and so right now we've got front wheel steering, and then if you press this button here, this little mode button, press that one time, now we've got the opposite steer with a real tight turning radius. One more time, got it for the crab walk. One more time on the remote for just rear wheel steering. So let's just let's just do a little speed run here, see how much speed it's got. I mean, it's not super fast because it's a crawler, it doesn't need to be, but it, you know, it's perfectly fine. So then you can switch to the super tight turn radius where it can turn on almost on a dime. And then my favourite is the kind of crabbing mode. Which the new Hummer's supposed to be able to do if it ever comes out. And then we've got rear steering. So if you get in a bind when you're crawling and your front wheels are bound up and you need to make an adjustment with your rears, you can do that from the remote. So it's a great little car. So we'll bring it around here and we'll run it up the side of this truck here. Just give it, so it can pull itself up, no problem. And there we really see the amount of suspension articulation, so much articulation there, it's almost touching the body. So a massive amount of suspension articulation. So if you're going over rocks and obstacles, then this is going to be a great vehicle. So now we've got the rears, so I'm going to switch to rear wheel steering now. 1, 3, 4, that should be rears. 1, 2, 3. There we go, now I've got rear wheel steering, so now I'll pull the rear end up onto the obstacle, and again, look at that massive amount of suspension movement you have there. It's almost vertical, the rear axle. That's just awesome. And then we'll back it off here. I'll go back to front wheel steering. So this is a great little truck if you're looking for a car that, you know, just an entry-level crawler, $125 out the door. You know, it's all the parts are available for it. It's a hobby grade vehicle. I mean, it's just amazing value really for what it does. You know, we have the Everest 10 as well, which can be made into 4-wheel steering. Has more hop-ups. There isn't really any significant hop-ups for this vehicle. If you're looking for a vehicle to customize and things like that, then this might not be your choice. But for a vehicle that just performs great out of the box and can do a lot of different things in a very unusual way, you turn up at an event with this, it's going to be well looked after. Just one thing, the diffs are locked. Yeah, the diffs are, the diffs are locked. There's no differential action on this. Front and rear diffs are locked. So it's a great little truck. So if you're looking for one like this, then stop by our store and check it out, or you know, pick one up online, and they're really good. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.